my gosh, we're going for my gestational diabetes test. I feel freaking crazy because I'm not running late. It's so close. But like, I was filming right before this, and I just feel like I've been running around all day. And then as I was leaving the house, one of the cats was like trying to escape, and I was trying to like bring the cat in. Anyway, I also feel like I like don't have all my things with me, like as if I'm going to like a dinner party, like I forgot to bring like tapas or something. Like, no, of course not. Like, I'm just going to a doctor's appointment. I have everything as long as I have my wallet, which I do, and like a book because I have my gestational diabetes test for an hour, then like I'm fine. So yes, I wanted to vlog this, one because I feel like I've been talking about gestational diabetes a lot in my vlogs and stuff, and like I've expressed to you guys how I'm kind of concerned because my mom had it, my aunt had it, and my cousin had it, and it's like sort of genetic. But also because Jeff is not here, this is the first doctor's appointment that he is missing because he is currently traveling for work, which is so sad. And part of me feels like if there were any doctor's appointment for him to miss, like this would not have been the one that I would have wanted him to miss, because I'm gonna have to like take the test and then sit, like drink the juice and then sit there for an hour. But I brought a book. I mentioned this book in my vlog, in my pregnancy vlog, but I like didn't show it to you guys, nor could I like really remember the title. It's this book. This is the one I'm reading, Taking Home Newborn or something. Heading Home with Your Newborn. Anyway, so I brought that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if in their rooms they're gonna have TVs or magazines. And my phone, which is what I'm vlogging on right now, tends to die so quickly. The battery life is ridiculous. So I can't just like be on my phone for the hour. So I have my book, it's fine. I feel really good. I hope in my head, like feeling good and like feeling healthy equates to not having gestational diabetes, which is a lie, because there are no symptoms, which is so dumb. Why are there no symptoms for gestational diabetes? Like, it makes no sense to me, but there aren't. And so like in my head, like one of the symptoms is like not feeling good and like feeling like, you know, you're not taking care of yourself, or like what has nothing to do. Totally like me making this up. Anyway, I feel good. So in my head, I feel like I don't have it, but who knows? So there's that. I'm interested to see what like this juice is, this like sweet juice, because listen, I can drink something sweet. Like, I have a sweet tooth for sure, but I'll be interested to know, like, because you know, people talk about how disgusting it is and how gross it is. So it'll be interesting. And they did not give me a choice because I know like some offices give their patients a choice between like, you know, the juice, the like sugary juice, or like you could just drink like regular juice. I don't know. I was not given a choice, so I'll just be drinking whatever like sugar concoction they have for me, which sounds so disgusting, because earlier today I had like a really lovely fresh juice. Like, I had fresh juiced, I can't remember what was in it, but I think it was like really good. It was green. It was a green juice and a green smoothie, both of which were so delicious. So now to like have to go and drink something like so disgustingly sweet, it's fine. So also I have an appointment after. So after I do my test, I have a midwife appointment with the midwife who I like wasn't fond of last appointment. And a lot of you were so sweet. A lot of you were like, well, like call, or like say you don't want to see her. I'm gonna give her one more chance, because also I recognize that like it's hard to like, you shouldn't really judge someone like off the first time you meet them. And maybe like, you know, maybe I too was like feeling a little bit weird, or like maybe something just wasn't jiving. So I'm gonna like give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll have the appointment today. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to vlog inside. I'm not gonna like push it because it's in a hospital. So like I don't want to, obviously I will like, I'll vlog if I'm by myself and like I have the time to, or like I know I can. Otherwise, I will just update you afterwards. I don't know, because I know that they make you drink the sugary drink and then they take your blood to see like, I don't know, the sugar levels have gone down or whatever. But I don't know if they tell you that. Like, do they tell you that right away, or is that something that like they call you about in a few days? I don't know. Either way, I'll update you after. I'll let you know what happened and like what the deal is. And yeah, like fingers crossed I don't have gestational diabetes. Ooh, hold on, let me put you guys. It's so cold. Anyway, let to lie down. I just finished the appointment. Woo, is that better? I don't know. And I'm in the car, obviously. And it went really, really well. I still don't know the results of the glucose test. They said that they'll call me tomorrow. But I'm so happy and so pleased. The midwife, I saw her and she like said hi. She was really, like, she was nice. And then, let me just fix this. Oh, I'm sorry. And then they were like, oh, actually, the midwife you're supposed to see has to rush into surgery. Although, like, do midwives do, I don't know. Like, you're gonna actually see the other doctor. So there were 2 doctors and 2 midwives in the practice that I go to, and I hadn't met the other doctor yet, but I'd heard like great things about her, and a friend of mine like is using the same practice and like was raving about her. Anyway, so I met her and she was so nice. She was so lovely, so nice, like so funny and like friendly and just relatable and like exactly what you would want your doctor to be, right? Like exactly what you would want your doctor or your doctor who's gonna like potentially deliver a baby. And so it just made me so happy because like that means both of the doctors that are in the practice are like lovely and wonderful, and that makes me so happy. And then that means I've only not met one woman in the practice, right? Because there's 2 doctors, 2 midwives. So I've met one of the midwives, 2 of the doctors. I'm still like haven't met that other midwife, but I feel so much better now. She's so sweet. And yeah, she like actually said to me, which made me so happy, she was like, your weight gain looks great, because they weighed me and I was at 150. I'm like, to me that sounds like so much, because normally I'm like 125. But she said that like, you know, it's a steady weight gain, like everything looks really healthy, everything looks great. So that just made me so happy. She's like the first person, like the first like doctor or like, you know, medical professional who's been like, your weight gain looks fine, like everything's fine. And like that's just it's something that's been on my mind. Oh, low power mode, my phone's gonna die. Anyway, so yeah, so it was a really good appointment. I'm really happy, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed now that I passed the glucose test. Oh, speaking of the glucose test, it really wasn't as bad as everyone like made me think it was gonna be. Like drinking that juice, it wasn't pleasant, but it wasn't terrible. It tasted almost like flat seltzer, like flat flavored seltzer water almost. Obviously there wasn't any carbonation in it, but it was like, it was sweet, but it wasn't terrible. It was lemon lime flavored. And normally like I'm not a lemon lime person at all. So like, and it was a fair amount too. Like, you know those tiny little water bottles that like little kids have? It was probably like a little water bottle and a half. And so, I mean, definitely not the most like delicious thing to be chugging down. And they said I had to drink it under 4 minutes. I was able to do it in like maybe like 40 seconds. Just, you know, my chugging skills came into effect. So yeah, it wasn't terrible. And the hour went by really fast and I had to wait, and I just waited out in the waiting room. Unfortunately, there wasn't like a special room that I got to go in with like a TV or magazines. But I brought that book, so I read, and like I did looked on my phone a little bit. Like it went by really fast. And yeah, and then they took some blood, it was fine. And then I had the appointment, everything was fine. And so yeah, I'll find out tomorrow, hopefully, what the results are. So I will update you guys tomorrow on what the glucose tests are. Keep your fingers crossed for me. And I'm just really happy that it was a great appointment. And now I'm starving, so I'm going to go home and eat something because I haven't eaten since before the glucose test. And yeah, that's it. Hi guys, so I thought I would give you an update. It is Sunday. I had the gestational diabetes test on Thursday, and my doctor had told me, she was like, oh, you should get the results back by tomorrow. I didn't hear anything on Friday, and then I know the office is closed on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm still waiting. I still feel really good though. So like hopefully those 2 things, I don't know, hopefully like feeling good means not having gestational diabetes. I don't know. I'm on my way home from a cycle class. There's like a smoothie place right next to the cycle studio, and I like them. I like them a whole lot now, more now that I know. Sorry. Pregnancy brain. That you can make your own smoothies, because a lot of their pre-made juices and pre-made drinks have like the weirdest ingredients in them. And I'm not talking about like kale and cucumber. Like I can do weird ingredients like that. Weird ingredients I'm talking about are like stevia. I don't like stevia in my juices and my smoothies. I just feel like that's weird. Like I'm trying to like, do you know what I mean? Like if I want something healthy, then why would I want to sweeten it artificially when it's going to be sweet enough with like berries or banana or apple, you know? And then they also use like an elderberry syrup in some of their juices and their smoothies, which I think they think makes them like a little more exotic or different. But in actuality, the taste is not good. And again, it's like unnecessary sugar. So anyway, I went today, I saw that you could make your own smoothie, and I was like, okay, perfect. So that's what I did, and now I'm on my way home. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that I still haven't heard anything. And hopefully I'll hear something tomorrow, and I will let you guys know. Normal! Funny story. Okay, so guys, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Last I talked to you, I think it was Sunday. I can't remember. Still hadn't heard from the doctor's office, and I was like, okay. I'm like guessing that no news is good news about the glucose test. Also, I just came back from SoulCycle, so like sweaty and disgusting. But I was like, okay, no, maybe no news is good news, but at the same time, I was like getting worried, thinking like maybe the lab lost my blood work, and like, I don't know, maybe like the doctor's office never got it. And so I was like, okay, I'll call today. I'll go home, I'll shower, I'll eat, like, and then I'll call. And I'll let you guys know that I hadn't heard anything. So anyway, I just got home. I literally just walked through the door. And then all of a sudden, I see my phone lighting up. And it said unknown number. And I was like, I'm going to answer it. Normally, I don't. But I was like, yeah, it could be the doctor's office. And it was. And it's normal. All of my tests came back normal, which means I do not have gestational diabetes. I am so happy and so relieved. Like, so relieved. And yeah, just like such good news. So I just wanted to let you guys know that seems hopefully is the end of, you know, that chapter. Today, actually, I am officially 7 months pregnant. Today is day number 1 of my 3rd trimester. Here's the bump. But yeah, it's crazy daisy. I can't believe it. I feel like the time is flying by, and I'm sure like the 3rd trimester up until probably like mid-January. I bet like those last few weeks go by really slow. But yeah, anyway, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I haven't told anybody yet. You guys are the first ones. So I'm gonna go and tell everybody now and have some lunch and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, and good news all around. I know that you can also like get gestational diabetes like closer to like when you give birth, that it's not like, you know, a one and done sort of thing. But for now, I'm in the clear. Thumbs up. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys really soon. Bye.